Hello, coaching family. It's Brian here. We're gonna do a little something cool. This is a little voice, training video recording to kind of show what's going on, what I've been up to, and what I can do. First off, I've been here for almost a year, and we've really been focusing primarily right now on all web and internet marketing. Something really new. In the last like maybe 3 years, it's only been taking off in the U.S. already. And when I landed here and met business owners and see their websites, I'm just kind of wowed because, not only in the U.S. is it an untapped market, I come here and it's really, really untapped. I mean, even the people that can do it are only doing it for U.S. companies because there's just so much more money there, and people seem to be in it really just for the money. No one seems to be giving it back to the Philippine companies who do need the exposure as well. Let me start off by sharing with you some of the recent websites that we have done and are in process so you can see what's going on. Now, all of these, everything you will see here was done by two people. That's one is me as project manager, and secondly, my web developer designer on the other end. Some of these companies already had logos, which does help because we're not strong at creating logos. We're good at creating websites from scratch and marketing them online. So what I wanted to show you is this is a recent one, advanced orthopedic joint replacement. 99% of their clientele are all only internally within the Philippines, but they should tap into the medical tourism market. And no one else in the world really knows who they are. So this site is almost launched, and you can take a look at it later on. It'll be launched, I think, by end of the month. But this was all from scratch. What they have here, we have live feed, which is very important about a company right now. Google and Yahoo really love live and updated content. And the new feature, which is really cool, is putting the Facebook. A lot of companies have a Facebook. So this is integrated with the real Facebook Live, so you can go to their Advanced Orthopedic Joint Replacement fan page, which has 5,000 fans. I'm not sure essentially if this would apply to your business, but you could put it, it does cost nothing, and it's just an extra marketing tool that is kind of free if it's managed correctly and integrated with your website. So again, you can take a look. This is really cool. Testimonials, gallery service, and their phone number. So our job is going to be next to market this site worldwide, so that when people are in the United States, they can find a joint replacement. When they are searching on Google, they can find out that, hey, I can save maybe $10,000 to $20,000 if I just flew to the Philippines and had this surgery done, and etc. We also did burgeravenue.com, and it's also .ph. They're going to compete with Brothers Burger and whatnot. They just opened a second branch in the Fort. So we did this site from scratch as well. They will have an online checkout maybe towards the end of next year, which will help them do. So of course, just like Domino's Pizza, you can order online and purchase and have it delivered. Same here later on. We did a Spa La Vie. Again, this is all from scratch. This is a US company. LeanneLaw.com, just a personal page for a makeup artist at home. This is an international company, bestpack.com. I think their family is one of the top 1-2 tape distributors here in the Philippines and in China as well. But we did this site as well, and it's probably one of my favorite ones. And the internet marketing is already being implemented and doing very well. We also did for our attorneys, LPO Manila. They're trying to expand overseas and do back office support and whatnot for other companies. We're doing a Philippine company called Machiavelli Chocolatier. We have a online checkout already, and it's all set up so people can head on here and buy chocolates and have them delivered and everything. Something really new for the Philippines. Not too many online companies are doing online checkouts yet. This is a LA spa. Cheryl did a lot of the designing work on here, but we helped publish the site and put it up. Also, ServerTech Solutions LLC, they did a little bit of military and AutoCAD, things like that. So again, that's a little bit of our background and some of the stuff we're working on. The websites that we make are really good, and it's not a joke. Now I want to tap in to talk a little bit more about your business. First of all, I tried to go to wingspeed.com.ph, and it's gone, or it's not there. And when I try and find out more info, I'll go to the Webmaster Tools. I don't see who owns it or anything, so maybe you guys can help me a little bit there. Or maybe I can do a little bit more research and see what's going on here. But I'm not sure what happened to your site, if it's down or if I'm typing it in wrong. But that's the email handle I thought I had. Um, I want to go show you Coltrans. This is the company that we did that pitch for, and I think they kind of really didn't understand on exactly the power of the internet marketing, but they did inquire already, so they are thinking of it. And my friend at Royal Cargo, Christian, the Raver, they're actually considering it as well. So I'm thinking, I know I know your family a lot more personally, and we've helped each other within business and whatnot. So I can see there's so much more potential with your company and your website and really building online presence than pretty much anyone else I know. So if on the forefront, we can definitely help you guys, and I'd like to. Um, we can look at Royal Cargo. Let's evaluate the site real quick. It says 2006. That's good. The site's pretty old, but this flash thing is a big no-no. That is very bad. It looks pretty, yes. However, if I'm looking for a freight forwarder in the Philippines, they're never going to be on the search. So you just lose out on all this marketing and whatnot. The site's very clean, looks very professional. So once you get into it, it does make us, make good deal and everything. So I'm gonna close up Royal Cargo. Go back to College Trans. This really looks really old and whatnot. But it has the basic things: the profile, what they do, and a request for a quote. We need to set this up, of course, so you can get a real good request for a quote on here. I can have this web form filled out, looking a little bit neater and more professional. Maybe ask other types of questions that you guys may or may not have. They seem to do a lot of things. I mean, look at this. They're Coltrans Cargo, and they have a travel and tours thing here. That has nothing to do with their business, so it should really be specific to what they can want to do. But I can set this up where the form will hit submit, and it will go straight to you guys via email. And if you have a BlackBerry, you'll get a little buzz, and it'll say, "Hey, call me." So again, I wish I had your site up so I can really work on it, but we have done the research for this company, Coltrans Cargo. If I believe they are related to what you do, but I think you guys are a lot more far ahead and a much bigger company. Now, we can go here to Google, which is what I wanted to show you about what we do. Let's type in what's kind of simple for a simple man: freight forwarder. Forwarding in the Philippines. And let's see what we got. Up here, I see we have a 305,000 websites where that specific term, freight forwarding Philippines, shows up. That shows my competition. It's very low. Now, as for actual companies that I see on this first page, 1, 2, 3, maybe only 3 or 4 companies. The rest are just broker sites or like directories. The competition there's very little competition for these keywords right now. So wouldn't you guys like to be up here in this section, which I think you do, when people around the world are looking for a freight forwarder, not only necessarily in the Philippines, but anywhere in the world, since you guys, I believe, are worldwide. It would be great if your site would come up and they could see, wow, this wingspeed is a very reputable company. They're very big. Their website looks very professional. I should give them a call or inquire. That's what our job is to do. Now, this one right here, see this little sponsored link? When I click that, I just cost that guy about 10 cents or, maybe less, maybe about 5 to 10 cents. That's not what we're looking to do. I don't like the pay-per-click. I want the real stuff. This whole section here, the main section, the meat of Google, this is what is basically, these are true. These are real sites. These are the sites that come up when you do a search are what is most truly relevant realistically to what you're typing in here. This client here, the sponsored links, and the ones up top here on the top sometimes that show there are what people pay for. So basically someone is bidding, saying, I'm going to pay 5 cents for every time someone types that in if they see me and they click. So I mean, we can show you another term that's very more popular, like iPod. And you'll see, ooh, the Apple Store. By me clicking that right there, I just cost Apple about 50 cents. Done. I cost Apple 50 cents. So it's really kind of a conversion and statistic thing, how many times people are going to click and how many times people are going to buy. By clicking this one, it might only be a quarter because it's on the right side. Top one costs more and it gets more exposure. This one's less. Now again, this is the type of internet marketing that I do not want to do for you guys. I want this one. This one takes time to get you up on this meat section here. Usually between 3 to 6 months for a company at home, but locally in the Philippines, since the market's so untapped, it can get up there within the first 2 months. But since it would be best to market worldwide, it's something ongoing that we'd like to push. I'm going to cap this recording at that, but that might be a little bit too much information, but I want you to see what I think we can do here and help with wing speed. So I'll talk to you guys soon.